guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming a little first impressions video with some new products I picked up from Pat McGrath. I got her new Rose Decadence 6-pan eyeshadow palette as well as 3 of her Divina lip shines. So if you guys want to hear my thoughts on this new collection, just keep watching. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Karen Harris Makeup. I film tan girl friendly videos. When I first got on YouTube, it was really hard for me to find swatches and videos from people with my skin tone. So my mission here on YouTube has been to bring you guys reviews and swatches of new makeup releases. So if that's something that interests you, I do upload every other day, so you get quite a bit of content from me. I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel. Without further blabbering, let's get into the video. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and swatch the palette. Now here is what the outer packaging looks like. It's really nice. Her older packaging sometimes has this like tab kind of situation, but this one doesn't. This one is more like the Star Wars palette, so it's nice. You just open it like this. There is a mirror. I'm trying not to blind you guys, and then here are the eyeshadows, so that makes it a little bit easier to get in and out of them. As far as the first impression on the colors she chose, I honestly thought that Pat McGrath's swatches were a little bit deceiving. I'm going to put her swatches on the screen, and that one shade looks so vibrant and orange, and I'm wearing that shade on my lids today, and I did not get that same pigmentation from the palette, so I'm a little bit disappointed. But let me just go ahead and swatch this for you guys while you're watching. So there is that beautiful duochrome shade. I actually think I found a dupe to it in Divina, which is actually what I ended up putting on my eyes. This is Divina Cygnus. Let me just give you guys a little swatch of the Divina one. Oh yeah. Actually, the Divina one's even more beautiful. It's got like a gold shift as well as an orange and pink. So I would honestly recommend going and checking out Divina if you want something like with an extra punch, because I ended up reaching for that Divina shadow because I was like not too jazzed by the shades in the Pat McGrath palette. And then this is the last 3 shadows. I can put the names on the screen too if you guys are dying to know, but there's only 6 shadows, so it's not like it's that confusing. But here are the swatches of the palette. I don't know. I'm actually unimpressed. To be very honest, it's just meh. It's okay, especially because now I've already tried the eyeshadows on my eyeballs when you're seeing me film the swatches. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get into how I created this eyeshadow look for you guys. I told myself after I received this one and saw it in person that I'm not gonna do this again. I'm not gonna buy another 6-pan palette from her unless it's something that I really love. I like that these are like non-complicated eye looks because she gives you like a transition shade, a outer corner shade, and a lid shade. So I feel like it's pretty, I don't want to call it dummy proof, but it kind of is pretty dummy proof. So that's kind of nice, even from people like me. You know, if you have to do an eyeshadow look in a quick second or two, like you would want something like this, where like something like the Odin's Eye palette that I recently used on my channel, I would need more time with. But this one, I feel like as soon as you look at it, you can kind of see the eye look form in front of you, which can be nice for people that they like to wear makeup, but they aren't like trying to do like the most complicated like double cut crease every day to work or something like that. So I think everything kind of has its place and its purpose. This one I think is definitely for everyday working women, or, you know, if you like to do your makeup and do it fast, this is going to be for you. So I use this middle shade all over the crease. I like that color. Now I'm going to go into this burgundy shade, same brush, and just darken it up on the outer corner. I think these 2 shades would make such beautiful blush shades as well. So that's something you can try out as well, is putting them on your cheeks for a blush in a pinch. So you can see the outer corner is deepening up a little bit. These shades are really pretty. I mean, I have a nice burgundy wine color on the outer corner. And then like in Pat McGrath's swatches, this shade looked like it was almost an orange. And I feel like she catfished me a little bit with that. So I'm just going to use my finger. I'm going to go into the shade, the copper shade, and just pat that on. It's a pretty color. It's very pigmented. Doesn't totally knock my socks off or anything, but like I said, I think if you want like a quick work look, this would be a great palette to purchase for that. I'm gonna grab a flat brush and reach for that color again, and I kind of want to try it with a wet brush just because I need to get into the crease too, and I can't usually reach my crease with my finger, so I'm just gonna grab a brush to pat on and build up the shadow. Weird, it's not picking up on the brush. So strange. I was really hoping to be able to build it up all the way into my crease. I just mixed in some of the shade from the top corner up here, because I was like, it's not popping enough. I feel like this is a very medium look. Actually, this is like a, I would rate this like a 3 out of 10 for me as far as eyeshadows go. So it is what it is. Very basic palette in my opinion. Not the most exciting palette I've seen from Pat McGrath. So this is just first impressions. I'm going to finish up the rest of my makeup and I will be right back. Okay guys, so I did finish off my eyeshadow. I did go ahead and reach for a single. This is from a Divina collection. I think it's their Galaxy collection. I can't remember, but I can link the shade. This is Cygnus, and honestly, I got so much more punch in this eye look with this one Divina single. So I must say, Pat McGrath 0, Divina 5 on that one. I also quickly wanted to swatch the lipstick set I picked up. So there were 2 options when the lipsticks launched. So this is a new formula for her. This is the Lip Fetish Divinely Lip Shine. So it's like a satin type of lipstick. It has the most beautiful packaging, and I always kind of regret not buying a lipstick set when they launch, so I decided to get a set. So this shade is called Bella Amore. That's what it looks like. Next shade I've already tried. This is called Nude Venus. It's a very nude color. It's not really my favorite kind of nude, but I think if you're lighter than me, you would really like it. I was wishing she had a shade called Flesh, because you know I love Flesh from Pat McGrath. And then the last shade is called Temptress, again in the beautiful pink packaging. And I think this is going to be the darkest shade. This is more like a red. I thought I bought the nudes, but I don't know. These aren't really my favorite colors, but oh well. I think I'm going to go with Temptress for this look. So let me just put some of this on quick. Oh, it's very red looking. But it's kind of like the consistency of a balm mixed with a satin lip. The shape of the bullet definitely does make it difficult to be precise, but it's very comfortable. So if that matters to you, now you know. Let me just add some nude coloring. I'm not really going anywhere fancy after this, so anyway, I think these are so comfortable. I just don't love the shades that I picked out. Well, it was a bundle, but I thought I was buying like the more nude bundle. But I think this is more like a nudie pink. And you can see they're more of that like juicy satin lip. They do feel really comfortable though, in case that matters to you. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I did zoom you guys out. I feel like I'm channeling my inner Blair Waldorf. Anybody remember her? She's the queen of headbands. I picked this headband up from a local store in town, so if you guys want the link, I'll put it in the description box in case they still have it. It also comes in black, but I thought the brown shade was kind of fun to just like contrast with my hair color. I also found these cute earrings at Walmart, and I found this like Cartier bracelet dupe at Walmart, and it was like $5, and I'm so proud of it. I was showing my friend Heather Austin, and she was like, you need to film a Walmart haul, and I'm like, okay. So let me know if you guys would like to see that, because I will do it if you guys are interested. I never buy a ton, so it's always like a little bit here, a little bit there, but I always love to find good deals. So I just wanted to give you guys some quick thoughts on this whole situation. Now, I had my friend on my YouTube channel. We did our least favorite and favorite Pat McGrath product, and Kat Marco Polo'd me when she got her Divinely lipsticks, and she said the bullet is smaller than the original, and so now I grabbed one of my original Pat McGraths, and she is right. These ones are net weight 4 grams, and the new ones are a net weight of 2.5. So I'm glad Kat pointed that out to me, because you're getting significantly less product, and I think the prices are the same, so please make sure you double check. I will put the prices on the screen because I don't remember them off the top of my head, so that's kind of disappointing. I hope she's not gonna like shrink the bullets and then still charge us the same price. So if you guys know more about that, let me know. As far as the Rose Decadence palette, honestly, out of all the Rose palettes, this one might be the most disappointing for me. I love the Divine Rose 2. I was so happy I was able to pick it up in the limited edition packaging. I was kind of hoping that the coppery shade in this palette was gonna be like a nice vibrant orange, not like another copper shade, so that is kind of disappointing. Just looking at them side by side, there's not really like any exact dupes, but if I were to recommend, I would go with the bigger palette. I've kind of decided I'm gonna stay away from the 6-pan palettes unless she does something like super duper epic. I also picked up the Chinese New Year palette, and I was pretty disappointed in this palette as well, only because like I love Pat McGrath. If I'm gonna pay that price point, I'm expecting like really something special. These two shades I thought looked kind of similar, but they don't. But yeah, I think we're all kind of sick of like all the rosy tones. I've heard so many YouTubers and reviewers mention that, so I just got really excited that it was a new collection, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna regret not buying it, and usually you can get it at 10% off when it just launches. Big mistake. I'm gonna stay away. You guys, hold me accountable. I also grabbed my little, this is called, I don't even know. This is one of the quads that she came out with during the holiday season, and I just wanted to grab that and show you guys little side by side. Again, I just don't love her rose themed palettes. I like Divine Rose 2, but that's like the only one I really love from the rose theme. And then this one, a lot of people love the Divine Rose 1. Personally, for me, I couldn't care less for this palette. It's probably one of my least favorite palettes. It's the most wearable for some people, but for me it's just a snooze fest. So if you like this one, you might like this one, and if you don't like the Divine Rose 2, you probably will like this because it's more muted. Like I said, I think this is going to be perfect for if you love Pat McGrath, if you work at an office or you have a corporate job and you like bougie makeup, this might be it for you. I do like the lipsticks, but overall this collection was kind of a fail for me. I should have known better. I'm trying to be better at being more picky when it comes to what I buy in a month. But you guys, Pat McGrath, I have a soft spot for Pat McGrath. So typically I just go for it and think later. This one and the Chinese New Year one have taught me a very important lesson. So with her next palettes, I'm going to be a little bit more stricter on myself. So we'll see how that goes, but that is everything for today's little first impressions video with the Pat McGrath palette. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video soon. Bye guys.